I'm winning! Good fight, sir.
I win. That's all that's important.
Super Bowl XLV, whatever the hell that means, was won by the Green Bay Packers this past week. And yet, it was a beautiful day down here in Texas, so anyone who would have rather watched the team of an alleged rapist play a large conglomeration of molded milkheads play each other, instead of going outside, should be shot.
Well, I guess I should be shot then. This just in, Donald Trump has decided to run for president in 2012. Wow. I think he'll find some tough competition in Chester the Cheetah, Buzz Lightyear, Kim Kardashian, Thomas the Train, and Sarah Palin.
One of those sounds a bit silly compared to the others.
Yeah, Sarah Palin, I know. Yeah.
The world's largest yo-yo was constructed, and the engineers behind it attempted to break a world record on Friday. Yet unfortunately, it was a train wreck disaster.
Well, I mean, I can imagine that it might be pretty difficult to walk the dog when it weighs 7,000 pounds.
Early Friday morning, Hosni Mubarak of Egypt finally resigned from office. Office? Office. I apologize. It is office. He finally resigned from office after around 30 years of being in office.
Wow, really? 30 years? How do you elect somebody that often?
I've heard that he's taken pictures with both Abraham Lincoln and George Washington.
That's
pretty long presidency.
Some history there. After weeks of confused protest, he is stepping down and handing power to the military.
I sure hope that they have evolved from a government that makes citizens build pyramids.
That would be nice.
Not the Dark Ages here, people. So finally, a massive zombie outbreak has surfaced in southern Germany. Oh my god! Don't expose it to the corpse of Hitler!
This is the Mookie and Noah Report!
Cue music, bro!
Already been cued. Good morning, evening, night, midday, or afternoon, depending on when and where you're watching this, and what year this is. Hey, if it's anywhere past, like, 2013, have they brought Invader Zim back yet? Did the world end? Were the Mayans right? God, I hope not. Was it a good idea to step in horse manure before the taping? I think so. Is Noah an alien? Is this intro too long?
Hello, human survivors, not part of Apocalypse.
I love YouTube references.
YouTube references are fun, I agree. This is Noah.
And this is Mookie.
Hooray! We're back from our much prolonged break from reporting. I hope that you guys are glad that we're back too. We're glad that we are. Michael, have you had fun past your break? What have you done?
Alright. You're not going to believe this, but... So, I conquered a planet called Sweet Top 12 using only a samurai sword and a spork.
Wow.
Afterwards, I flew back to Earth on the back of a mythical camel. Mind-blowing, right?
Yeah.
And then, I befriended a monkey. But not before I kicked the ass of the Norse god Loki. And, to top it all off, I saved 15% or more on my car insurance by switching to Geico. And I did this all before breakfast.
Well, as incredible as that all is, Michael, we've been on break for months.
Well, I mean, if you really want to know everything I did.
Well, that won't be necessary. Well, hey, I went to Florida.
That's great, get a life. Moving on now.
Let's see, well, we all know that the future of Egypt has been forever altered from their president stepping down. And what better way to celebrate this than
a zombie outbreak?
Well, on that note, I suppose that we'll have to move on to our top story tonight, which covers a violent outbreak of... Sorry, everyone. Bonchelata Gathanubis.
You gotta be shitting.
In southern Berlin, it essentially turns a human into a zombie.
Is that the actual medical name? I'm very pissed off.
Yes, I suppose so. Here, it says that doctors were trying to create a name for it, and they were turning into zombies, so the name ended up being babbling incoherence.
That is retarded. Anyway, the first signs of this terrifying virus were seen in a small pub in southern Berlin, where a young tourist who had just flown in from Fluffaluffaga Street began to attack bargoers and bit one woman in the neck. She suffered no life-threatening injuries, but had a strange and sudden lust for brains. But the local authorities did not find that at all suspicious and apprehended the original zombie originator.
The true origin of the sickness is unknown. Some have theorized that it could be airborne and it could have been caused by crappy airline food, but the world may never know.
Just like the case of the Tootsie Pop.
The Tootsie Pop. We will miss you, Mr. Owl. Anyway, the outbreak has started in Berlin, yet the infected continue to wreak vicious havoc, spreading all over the place in Europe as far west as Spain.
Could we all be in danger? Is the world on the brink of collapse? Let's ask the zombie we flew in from Germany. Noah, would you love to do the honors of getting him?
Look, I'm still kind of unsure about this. What's the motive here?
Hey, I'm still wondering why you haven't shut the hell up. Go get the zombie and give it a treat. It's been very good today.
Okay. Like, what kind of treat? Like a dog biscuit?
No, Noah, your foot. What kind of zombie eats a dog treat? Seriously. Get the damn thing. Anyway, have any of you guys seen, like, the picture of the dude that's got bread taped to his head in Egypt? Like, I don't understand how pissed off you have to be to tape bread to your head, but that guy must have been really pissed off. And the symbolism is lost on me. I guess if the people of Egypt get it, it's cool, because America's not really the target audience, and I shouldn't say target audience, because now I sound like I'm talking about him like he's some sort of cartoon. Which, speaking of cartoons, have any of you guys checked out that show, Regular Show? I feel like that's the kind of thing that if it were possible, I would get myself into those situations like every day. It's pretty awesome. Plus, I mean, it's a talking blue jay. You can't get the...
Michael, help! It's really...
Shut up, Noah, I'm trying to rant.
It's really eating me, Michael, help!
I don't care, I'm ranting.
Oh, you dick!
Well, now I'm definitely not helping you, interrupting my rants. Asshole. Oh, sounds like our guest has finally arrived. Hello, Mr. German Zombie, sir. I can see that you're very... zombie-y. Really? Well, I'm glad you can make it, sir. So, what do you think of this outbreak? How dangerous could it really be? Oh, jeez, you don't have to be such a dick about it.
Sir, I was simply proving my point, you see?
Wait just a second here. You're not a German zombie. You're a British zombie. Not today, you British bastard. Get paid, you piece of shit.